This was a wonderful team victory, and I'm going to underline team. I thought to a man, played smart, played with great energy, and played together. And when we do that, we got a chance to play with anybody. I thought early on our size, a couple times Winston was able to slide in with a smaller guy on him. Maybe a little quickness with JJ. We're able to put the ball on the floor and get it to the rim and get great looks. But we remembered 12 for 22. And that was our number one bullet point. It was transition defense, which encompasses threes, dribble drives, and fouls. And that was the first thing we tried to focus on, and I thought we did a really good job of that. They had some open looks that they missed, but for the most part, we were out contesting, making it difficult for them to feel comfortable as they shot their threes, as 2 for 19 would indicate. So we did just enough, turned it over down the stretch at times where you say, how could you do that? But we did. But we bowed our back and made a couple steals ourselves and got to the free throw line and made free throws, and that wins for you. So this was a win that was important for both teams, critical for us being the home team, and now we are in first place, and that's where we hope we can stay. And we play like this, we'll have a chance. So good win. I'm proud of all of them. I think Winston has had back-to-back games where even the naysayers can't say anything other than, way to go, Winston. He played terrific. He had some offensive rebounds that were secured because he went after the ball. He played with intelligent aggressiveness. Tipped a couple in, got a couple, career high 11 rebounds, and was very, very good. But he was not the Lone Ranger. So this was a team victory, and it took a team victory. To beat a very, very good Colorado State team, they're good. They're good. Any questions?
It was a team victory, Steve, and that's the way that this program is built. But how important is it that Winston plays like that? I mean, in terms of you guys going as far as you can.
Well, when Winston plays like he did today, obviously we're a whole lot better than when he has a bad stat line, and people are saying, why is he in there? So he knows that, I know that, we all know that, and we're hoping that he will continue to play that way. This is not a democratic way of substituting. If you play well, you'll play more minutes. If you don't, you'll play fewer minutes. And he played 38 minutes today because he was playing well. And I'm sure he told you he dislocated his finger, little finger on his left hand, that Tom Abdenar, I didn't even know it till halftime, said, oh, it was nothing. You know, we do that all the time. And he was hurting. They taped it together, and he played and played effectively. But yeah, you're right. He plays that way, we're a better team, no question.
Steve, given how much was on the line this past week with Wyoming and then getting the double back-to-back with Colorado State, how impressed were you with your guys' grit and focus through this week?
We beat Wyoming, and they were not Wyoming. And we all know that. That was not the Wyoming that we played when we went there. You know, that Larry Nance is a tremendous player. But we played hard and played well and shot the ball very well, especially early. We're good anywhere. We're real good at home. We won 29 or so, I think, now in a row at home. And our crowd has been a catalyst for our team, and I think it affects, in a not so good way, the opponent with their energy that they bring. And we help, I think in these two games, we've helped create the energy for the fans. There have been times when they've created it for us when we struggle to score points, and they have not let up and let down. And for that, we're all immensely appreciative. And that's why we're undefeated, the only undefeated team in our league right now at home.
Coach, was there something that kind of ignited Winston Shepard? Because it looked, it looked like he was extra into his game tonight.
I thought Winston played a lot like that on Wednesday against Wyoming. He was active, didn't stand around. We want him to go to the boards when a shot goes up as a third offensive rebounder, and he found the ball. He didn't just run in. He said, I think it's going here. He picked the right angles to go in and get it, and he made some very important plays for us. He knows that. He feels good about himself. The most important thing is to win. But we all want to feel as if I really played well. And he did, and he knows it.
Coach, a lot of big-time point guard minutes went to Trey Kell tonight because Quinn got his third foul in the first half. So just talk about how Trey played out there tonight.
Trey did a really, really good job for us. And I thought the thing that Trey did better than he's done in many occasions, he guarded. He defended intelligently. He kept his man in front of him. He knew when to shrink the floor and make Avila think he was coming. So I thought the most impressive thing to me was how he defended in the half court.
Coach, in the first game, Skyler didn't play very much. He got behind, he went small. How much, I mean, it's sort of an obvious question, but how much was it a factor to be able to keep him out there?
We got behind. I know in that first game we got a couple of guys in early foul trouble, and I don't know whether Skyler was in foul trouble or what, but in hindsight, maybe we should have played him more there. But we put Malik in, went smaller, and Malik was gangbusters, so we stayed with that flow. I love Skyler. He never complains. He affects so much at the bottom part of our defense. I know he took away at least 3 layups with his shot blocking. And I thought tonight, is more so than any game maybe in his career, he was erect when he caught the ball in the post. He made some solid post moves for baskets, others that got him to the free throw line, and he's 5 for 6 at the free throw line. So he was a positive influence at both ends of the floor, not just the defensive end. And he did a great job, I thought, also.
He was guarding Avila most of the night. He didn't give him a lot of help. What was the thinking behind the switch there, having him guard him?
Well, he didn't start on Avila. He started on 15 Daniels, and who got into early foul trouble. And then when they went smaller and made Avila their 5-man, that's who Skyler had to guard. And he did a nice job, moved his feet, and he's a hard guard. He wound up with 24 points, but it didn't quite feel the same as when he tattooed us at Fort Collins with basket after basket. They were harder baskets tonight that he got.